welcome to Board Games Daddy. The Brothers War. It took me a while, but it's finally here. The new Commander decks, the Urza one and the Mishra one. So today we are going to open the Urza one, and this one is called Urza's Iron Alliance. It's going to be a black, blue, and white deck, and includes collector boosters sample pack. Okay, cool. I haven't noticed that. Cool. So one thing you'll notice is that apparently these commander cards will come with old framing for multicolored cards, and so if you are on lore, magic lore, you know that Urza faced Mishra and Urza Wield, and this is the set that is going to tell that story. I don't know much about that, but you'll find that legacy videos in the YouTube. My favorite one is Magic Historian, so please subscribe to his channel. You'll learn a lot about the conflict between these two brothers. And I send my regards to the Magic Historian because I appreciate a lot of this content. So, let's see. The box comes out, and what we have inside is the tokens. What do these tokens say? Flying. Okay. Flying +1/+1s. And this thing here that I never know what it does, but I save it every time. Okay, because everything fits inside here so well. And there's Urza looking mean there. These boxes are very useful because you can store your deck inside, even sleeved. Yeah, I've tried, even sleeved, and with the tokens. So I really appreciate this box. It's the last box that you need to acquire to all this stuff. And you have the life counters, which are cool, but I found that the app is much more interesting because you also need to count the commander damage, so it does both things. Okay, there we go. Collector booster sample. It's the first time I'm seeing some of this on my previous openings. I've never saw something like this. By the way, if you like this kind of content, I'm starting to put online many videos of opening commander, especially commander decks. So please check the channel, subscribe. I'm going to bring much more. It's just a matter of timing. But don't forget to subscribe to be on top of that. I'm being very careful in opening this because I want to keep the booster pack for the memory lane. I save all these things. Okay, so let's see what this collector sample brings. So this is a way for them to convince me to go and spend money in collector boosters. Okay. Wow, one with the multiverse. Mythic rare. Expanded art. Okay. And another one for the artifacts. Special edition of the artifacts. So I'm not sure about the values. I always need to check on the phone. So here they are. Okay, and what you expect on these things are the cards, and then you also have this piece of paper, which is an explanation, a bit of lore, and the explanation about this deck. So let's see what we have here. Urza Iron Alliance. How to play the deck, some refreshment on Commander if you are new to the format. On the other side, we have more about Urza's lore. Okay. So I'm seeing here usually two cards which look basic. So this is card. This comes with the tokens. It's number 40. In the box mentioned Legendary Tradition 2, legendary traditional foils. It seems like the same cards. Maybe some of them are the classic. Let me open. Because in previous commander decks you had a hard plastic or a hard card box, a thick card box version of the commander, and sounds like this. Let me see. Yeah, you see, this is thick cardboard or plastic. I don't know what's the value of this, but they could bring something else. I would be happier since I already have the card here. Well, let's just take a look into the tokens since we have opened this. Okay. Phyrexian Horror, Construct, Mirror, Thopper, Copy, Power Stone. Okay. We've left the juicy part for the end, which is the deck itself. Some cards upside down, or the commander is upside down. Yeah, the command. Oh, what's this? Tuanos. So this card is also is a legendary creature, but it is only blue, so it could not be a commander. This deck. To be a commander, it needs to have exactly the same colors as the deck. So for that guy to be a commander, he would need to be a blue deck. Okay, so Urza, the main card of this deck, 6 mana. Wow, it's so difficult to read with all this shininess here. Affinity for artifact creatures. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact creature you control. So it should come fast, right? Once you have like 3 artifacts, you can just pay 3 and those 3 colors and is in. Artifact creatures you control have menace. At the beginning of your end step, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. This creature gets +1 for each artifact you control. Yeah, so this guy is like Ultron, right? Always spawning artifacts, giving power to artifacts, coming earlier in the game due to artifacts. This is Ultron from the other card games. Okay, and then Tuanos, human artificer. So is from the same school as Urza. Samuel. So we are not going to see all the cards. I'm just going to give you an overview of the deck. If you want, just stop the video and read. Right. March of Progress. Wire Surgeons. You see these cards. These are bringing the framing from my earlier times in Magic. So I've played Magic in the 90s, then I stopped. I went to do other things in my life, and for reasons I'm still trying to understand, I'm back now. And these cards, they are resounding in my memory lane because these are exactly the cards that I had in the past and I spent thousands of hours looking into. So they've made the deck looking into the time where Urza was famous. Exavus. Wow, what's that creature? Even the artwork doesn't look like the modern artwork. It looks like old handmade paintings like we had in the past before a digital painting was possible, at least with the quality that you have today. Indomitable Archangel. I love the artwork from Magic the Gathering. For me, every card is a piece of art. It's like a painting. You need to absorb it. And this one is really fan service for all people like myself in Magic. Austere commands. Yeah, you only get the feeling of the deck once you play with it, right? I didn't study before to come here and say what are the best strategies for you to use this. I don't know. By the commander you get an idea, right? This is to put artifacts and spawn artifacts and make those artifacts powerful. But There are many strategies here for it to go. I'm more interested in the experience and the feeling I'm getting here and sharing with you. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Okay, this is something important in the lore, right? Where Urza did something or created something that did an enormous explosion. It's some sort of engine that he built. Yeah. If you really want to have an easy way to get to know more the Magic's lore, I would really recommend Magic Historian channel. He's really good in telling the story. Sharding Sphinx. Not Shard Phoenix. Shimmer Dragon. Wow. Darth Warrior. Vedalken Humiliator. Marionette Master. Wow. Baleful Strix. I think I've seen this art somewhere. Something similar. Here comes the artifact creatures. Multicolored artifact creatures. Vindicate. Darksteel Juggernaut. Etched Champion. Look at the shining of the golden here or the bronze. Mere Battlesphere. Solemn Simulacrum. Lots of artifact creatures. Steel Hellkite. Wow. Okay, now some lands here. Prairie Stream. River of Tears. Sky Cloud Expanse. Sunken Hollow. The Temple of the Seed. Temple of Enlightenment. So beautiful. Oh, it's a Greek thing. Temple of Silence. Sword to Plowshares, another classic card. Filigree Attendant. Whirler Rogue. Armix Filigree Thresher. Spark. Is that Nicol Bolas there? Liliana Whisper to whatever conscious of Ketra and Bone to adapt. You are the gods. Okay, that's Nicol Bolas there, being the Spark. War of the Spark, so this must be a reprint. Chief of the Foundry. Other artifact creatures you control get plus more, so this guy is very good. Cranial Plating. Liquid Metal Torque. Wow, so beautiful, so beautiful. Soul Ring, there's always a Soul Ring. Swift Foot Boots. Thoth Vessel. Arcane Sanctum. Azorius Chancery. Darksteel Citadel. Artifact land, okay. There must be a mechanic with this. Ethereum Sculptor. Oh man. Arcane Signet also in every commander deck. The Signets as well, depending on the colors. Commander Tower as well, Evolving Wells as well. So some cards here are like, for sure you'll get them. Artifact land, okay, so it's an artifact, will count for your artifacts, and it will also give you the mana you need. Okay, so the planes, let's see the planes. Oh, different planes. Two types of planes, okay, two types. Yes, two types. And then Iceland. I'm not recognizing the place, and Swamp. Look at that thing over there. It's a Stargate. Yep. Here we go. This was the Produce War, Commander Deck Urzas Iron Alliance. I hope you like it. If so, don't forget to subscribe. I have many other magic material, and I will bring in the next video Mishra's deck. See you in the next one. Thank you.